Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever Have you
All right, so we made these, kind of like these here for my 13 window. You can buy these for like 30 bucks on eBay. Really nice, these are. The original ones were plastic. Yeah. So we just made these out of aluminum. Put them in there. Let you guys look at it later. So like if you had a 67 or 66 and you wanted to make these kind of handles, I just got remnant aluminum. And then remember, when you do your bends, you got to get it really hot first. If you don't get it hot enough, it'll just break. So you got to get it really, really hot with a torch. We used a propane torch. And if you put it in a vise, you got to get the vise hot. I mean, you got to get it really, really hot. It'll bend very easy once it's hot enough. If you have to fight it at all, it's not hot enough. So get it nice and hot, and then you can make these if you wanted to. A little something to throw out there. All right, let's bring the van up, give it a quick wash, walk around a little bit, show you what it's like. I'll kind of let the video do the talking from here, and I'll see you guys at the end. No, it doesn't work. All right, so I think that kind of settles the half-assed comment. Those of you guys who saw that one. Does that look half-assed? No, I don't think so. What about that corner? Okay, half-assed? What about the back of this thing? That looks all wavy, doesn't it? Yeah. It looks pretty good. You know, it's not perfect, but this is a really, really nice machine. You know, anybody driving this would be proud. I mean, I sure will be. So take a look at these jealousy windows again. Sorry, pardon the fingerprints a little bit. They're really hard to clean. I actually cleaned them and then put them in and then cleaned them again, and we still ended up with some stuff on them, but because we made them so that when you're driving down the road, the glass isn't going to fall out. Because they're in there really nice and tight. They don't move around. We daubed silicone on some of the glass, like up here, and then down here there's a little rubber stop that we replaced. And I saw a guy saying you put the rubber stops in afterwards. No, we put them in first, and then we put the windows together so that they're in there very tight, so that they don't rattle, make noise. Yeah, how about that rocker? You know, you see the overbite on the doors a little bit. Not much to look at there, is there? Shut the door for me. Pretty solid. Shuts really nice. Look at the door jambs. We got seat stands in here. The seats are still not finished yet, so we didn't really put in the seats when we have all the hair stuff falling all over the place. How about that door panel? And you know, the cutting isn't the greatest. Cutting's a little off. If somebody wanted some more time, they could do all that. I'm happy with it the way it is. These get a metal trim that covers up that edge, so if you see little hammered up stuff, that gets covered up. The dash. You can left the steering wheel original. Funky horn. That sounds funny, doesn't it? And that one's out of a van again. Something we had laying around. The other one didn't work. Got the elephant mirrors on here. Really nice to have these when you have the jealousy windows, jalousie or whatever they're called. I don't know how you say it. But it's really nice to have the bigger mirrors when you have a panel or you have these. They do help a little bit. It's still hard to kind of see them when you're driving out of them because the angle of them, if you look at this, glass goes up and it's at an angle here. It makes the mirror kind of an odd place, but it is a lot better to have those than not have them, especially when you're backing up. You got the repop hubcaps, or original hubcaps. I mean, we just repainted them. We went a slightly bit whiter white than the original white because it just wanted a little more pop to it, and that's kind of what it does, doesn't it? So A little more pop. Gray might be just slightly darker gray, not much. Gives it that little bit of a wow factor to me. What do you guys think on that? These are the original hinges polished out. This is actually the original rubber, which was perfectly clean until I got polish on it. So I gotta clean that up still. This is the original rubber around these. They were in perfect shape. And it's nice to have original lenses, just repolished. You know, these are about 90 bucks, something like that. So we just kept the original ones, cleaned them up, repainted the insides of them, left a nice cracking in there and stuff. Kind of lets you know where it came from. Of course, the gas tank works great. Got this aftermarket Wolfsburg West gas cap and rubber around there, all new, cleaned up. Almost all of our bolts and nuts we use are stainless. I get everything in bulk and stainless, and that way they don't rust again and they look nice. Even on the Safari windows, I take the original ones out of the package and I put stainless ones in. Polish them real quick, just with the drill. You just put it inside the drill and spin it a little bit. Comes out like that. Like I said, original steering wheel I did not refinish. I left it the same way it was, along with this, to kind of let you know it is old and it's very cool. Sliders, original. Handle again, handmade. See how this one shuts. Oh yeah. Got a little paint chip I gotta fix right there, but that's what happens when you're putting it together sometimes. This handle, that's original. This time we went with ISP West, still reads off. Like I told you guys, pretty darn sure they're made on the same run, same place, same spot in Taiwan that both guys go to. So don't always think you're gonna get something different by going with somebody else. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the first look at this. And you can see, that's how straight this panel is while we're talking. Yeah, that was pretty much 100% DA work there. I mean, if you call a 4-inch hand block or 6-inch hand block blocking, then I just ran over it. I spent about, I think, 15 minutes probably sanding with that. So everything else was done with a DA, all the bodywork. I probably spent 15 minutes on that panel, about 2 or 3 hours on the whole thing with a 6-inch stick-it hand block. And of course it has all the marks where all the supports are. That's normal, that's original factory. And even the wave that goes above the fender down there in the back, they're always, if you work them out, you can, but they were worse than that when they were brand new. The car was never that straight. So anyway, that's it for the 67 right now. Come on back. We're gonna be doing some stuff with the bucket truck coming up very, very soon. And I'll be doing the wood panels in this thing too as well. But I don't know how much further we're gonna take it right now. I have just debating on a few things. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.